We're about 18 kilometers away from the brake check here. How's this for visibility, huh? Yeah, and this is just the start of it. Oh my goodness, this is really bad. I can't stop at the stop sign or I'm probably gonna get stuck. What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Would you have believed that that thing could pull this truck out?
Oh yeah.
Hello my dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're visiting, my name is Trucker Ray. I share my experiences driving the highways of Canada and soon to be the US. And I love to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. And for those of you, my subscribers and others that have regularly come to the channel to watch the videos, welcome back. It's such a pleasure to have you with me. It is Tuesday and I didn't get planned out as early as I wanted to. My load is not going to be ready until 10:30 tonight. That's what it says on my the information anyway by my macro. But I called the distribution center, not Walmart, but I'm picking up from somewhere else, another place. And they said the load could be ready as early as 5. So if it's ready by 5, that'll make me happy. And so that way at least I can get out of here. It's been a very, very challenging day today for me because when I get up and I'm ready to go by 6 a.m. and you get dispatched out at 10 p.m. on your macro and you're like, oh no, here we go again. So you know what? I'm not going to see anymore. There's the reasons why I'm leaving are evident, but it's very, very hard to get anywhere around here because there's such icy roads around here. Calgary is an ice rink. Total ice rink everywhere. They plow the roads, but they don't sand them or nothing. So it's just an ice rink everywhere you go. It's been very, very fun. Would not take very much to get into an accident if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. And when you come up to an intersection out here, you got to start slowing down well in advance or you will slide right through the intersection. It's really bad. Yeah, so, but it's beautiful. Look at this. Friday, it was starting to snow and I think they dropped at least a good foot. In some areas, 1.5 feet around in Calgary. Lethbridge got 85 centimeters. Some other town, can't remember, starts with a W, I believe. They got 120 centimeters. Just crazy amount of snow. Lower Mainland in Vancouver, they got a ton. Fernie, they shut the whole Highway 3 down because they got so much snow that the graders and the snowplows couldn't keep up to it. So there were some truck drivers out in Fernie that were there for like 2 or 3 days, I think. Maybe 2 days, maybe I'm exaggerating. But they're out there for a long time. Oh great, here we go. Now I get to slow down here. Okay, I'm well in advance here to stop me. Yeah, so anyway, those guys have been sitting out there for a long time. They finally opened up the highway last night. And that must have been incredibly frustrating for some people, but what do you do, right? Just a ridiculous amount of snowfall. Just so much. It just kind of makes you laugh in a way. January was such a beautiful month, and then and now in the beginning of February. Boom! A major, listen to this thing just spinning out. This is everywhere you go in this town. Yeah, so anyway, I hope this is the last major storm, but I don't think it will. We still got another, at least a full month to go of winter, real winter weather. So we'll see what happens. So right now I'm trying to find something to do with myself until the meantime. So I don't know, I figured maybe I'll go over to Tim Hortons, that's over at the Roadkill, and haven't been there in a while, and grab myself a coffee and just, I don't know, just gonna sit there and wait to see what I'm planning to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I got some fuel, filled up my fuel. I don't have to worry about that tonight. Oh yeah, I did call the place where I'm picking up, and they said it could be ready as early as 5 p.m. And if it's early by 5 p.m., that would be awesome. I'd love to get a head start. I don't know if I already told you that, but yeah, it was scheduled for 10:30 tonight, but I called the distribution center and they said it could be ready as early as 5. So that makes me happy. So anyway, there you have it. Off to the Roadkill, we've arrived. Well, I'm just about ready to head over to the distribution center, but I thought I would have an opportunity to introduce you guys to Barry, one of my YouTubers. And Barry is a Challenger driver, and actually he's giving me a bit of a tour of the old Volvo, and I remember this. It's so small. It's so small, but you actually were driving a Cascadia before, you said.
I was. Actually, it's a great truck. That's the truck I got when I got hired with Challenger. They gave me a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia.
And you didn't like it better than this?
I found that the Freightliner with the Detroit diesel, it actually pulled a lot less than what this Volvo does.
Yeah. Well, it all depends, because some companies turn them down, right?
That's very true. That's very true.
How long you been watching the channel, you said?
Oh my gosh. Close to 2 years.
2 years, really?
Yeah, close to 2 years.
All right.
Well, it was only a fluke that you just happened to be backing up the truck while I was doing 36 resec.
And he pops his head out the window. He's like, "Trucker Ray!"
That's true. No, that's exactly true.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet Ray for such a long time. I've watched his videos for, getting on close to 2 years.
Yeah.
And here I am at the Road King in Calgary. Just finished doing a delivery over from Abbotsford. And I was just sitting in the bunk there making a sandwich, actually. I see the Transex truck pull in. I see the driver. Oh my gosh, it's Ray.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
That's pretty flattering.
It was awesome.
Well, Barry, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, sir.
Really
Thank you
pleasure.
very much. Yeah.
You want to say hi to anybody?
I just want to say hello to my beautiful wife, Tammy. I've been on the road now close to 3 weeks, and I miss her terribly. And hopefully after this run now out to Ontario and back next week, I get to come home and spend some time with her.
Hey.
You betcha.
That sounds like a devoted man you got there, Tammy. Hold on to him. See you again, my friend.
Thank you very much, sir. Take care.
Okay, I got my load. And I am ready to go. It's, almost 7:15. I don't expect to get too terribly far tonight, but at least I'll get further than I thought I was going to get tonight. I didn't think I was going to get anywhere tonight, so I don't know how further I'm going to go. 7:12. Lake Louise is probably an hour and a half away, so that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And this load is very, very light. She told me I could go out through the entranceway because she says you'll spin out too much trying to get out if you go the other way, so I'm not going to argue with her. I'm going to do exactly what she's told me to do. Make her run for it. There's not a whole lot of weight on these, so hopefully I don't have to deal with too many icy roads. .06, and I made it to one of my favorite pullouts. It's called Red Earth, and it's pretty well the halfway point in the park, which gives me 9 hours and 16 minutes before I make it to New Westminster tomorrow. So yeah, it's good. I got myself, I don't know, I think that's like an hour and a half head start, which is a good thing. I think it's probably an hour and a half. And I'm hungry. I wish I could tell you what I'm carrying, but I'm not going to, because I think that would be a breach of confidentiality, but it is an interesting load. That's all I'm going to say. It's just something you probably wouldn't want to be hauling anyway. Yeah. I just try to ignore what's back there. But anyway, I'm tired. I gotta get some food in me though. I really like how this thing keeps you on driving for a certain amount of time. Even when you're stopped, it still says you're driving, but if you're in stop mode and you start pulling ahead a little bit, boom, it puts you in driving mode. Anyway, I'm gonna have myself some butter chicken. I love butter chicken. For those of you that know me, you know that. And make a nice cheese sandwich and have a little bit of yogurt and get to bed. So, gonna get some rest, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. Okay, we already finished our pre-trip and did our Bible readings. I'm going to share one of the Psalms with you later on. Really enjoying that. And I'll tell you something, the Bible in a year thing has been going well. There are certain days where I get a little behind. Like yesterday I read two of the Psalms, or not two of the Psalms, but I read 2 chapters of Judges, and I was supposed to read 4. And I was going to read the other 2 last night, but I was too tired. So I had to read those 2 this morning, and then read a couple Psalms for Psalm Wednesday today, and I have one more Psalm later on. But you know what? What I'm doing is my sister recommended this, and I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but what do you do, right? I am firing up my audio Bible, and I'm actually playing the chapters that I'm reading, and I'm reading along with it. That way I can hear the pronunciation of some of the names and everything. It really is helping, and it's making it a lot more enjoyable. So, but the main thing is I'm keeping up with the commitment. That's important to me. I'm on week 6, and I didn't, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I would be able to keep doing it, because that's a big commitment to be reading through the entire Bible in a year. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I committed myself to it. I'm going to do it. Okay, we have some very interesting news here. Bottom line, the Highway 1 is closed in both directions at Yoho National Park from Field to the BC-Alberta border because of avalanche. Not avalanche control, because of an avalanche. No detours are available. Alternate route available via Highway 95 and 93. Estimated travel time is 2.5 hours. Estimated time of opening 11 a.m. Next update at 9 o'clock. So if it's opening up at 11, and I'm probably going to be at that turnoff in about a half an hour, and it's 6, 7, 8, 8, it's probably still faster if I take it. So looks like I might be taking Highway 95. That is, well, avalanche, what do you do, right? There's nothing you can do about this. Let me see here if I can come up with something here. Drive BC Highway 95, radium. It says radio. What a stupid phone, eh? Radium. Come on. I know it's not that hard. I said radium hot springs. Okay, we'll say the whole thing because you're not smart enough. There we go. I don't know what the weather is like up there. I don't know what the roads are like up there. We'll have to ask another driver, but it's probably the same as here. I bet you it's still clear. So it's probably good to go. The only thing I'm concerned about is what the highway looks like up there, heading up there. Come on, give it here. Give me. You know what? It just looks like blue up there. So I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to take that route. Unless I get another update real quick that it's open, I think I'm probably going to take Highway 95. I got a light load, so I shouldn't have any problem with the hill. Hopefully I have enough weight on my drives. I don't have a lot of weight at all. So, I'm pretty light. So, jeez. And so, you know what? I'll tell you something. If I was coming from Calgary and made it there and that was closed, because it could be longer than 11 o'clock. When there's an avalanche, they got to remove the snow. They got to also maybe shoot some extra explosives up there to make sure there isn't anything else that needs to come down. That thing could be closed for hours and hours. So I think Highway 95 is the way to go.
You have 13 hours and 0 minutes.
Highway 95 is definitely the way to go. And so I am going to have... Ooh, forgot to take my vitamin. That's one thing I have to keep. I've slacked right off on, and that is taking my vitamins, because I don't know why, but I just... I'm going to get back into the habit of these things. I used to take my fish oil every morning. I've been forgetting to do that too. The reason why is because I have it in liquid form. And it's in liquid form. You got to sit in the bath, open the fridge, get out the spoon, get your teaspoons. Next time I'm just going to get it in the tablet form. It's just much more convenient that way. All right, we'll be ready to go pretty quick here.
I've been a sinner, I've been a saint, a little bit of both every single day. I've been lost, but somehow I've been found. There's been some pain, been some regret, been some moments I'll never forget. But when I look back from where I'm standing now, there's never been a moment I was not held inside your arms. And there's never been a day when you were not who You've been the rock, you've been the peace, always showing your good heart to me. My days are marked by grace I don't deserve, no. You've been the price I can never pay. You've been the light that has led the way. No matter where I am, oh, I am sure there's never been a moment I was not held inside your arms. And there's never been a day when you were not who you say you are. You're forever, it don't matter what I'm walking through. 'Cause no matter where I'm going, there's never been a moment that I was not loved by you.
You guys want to know why I enjoy my job, why I love this job? It's up here, it's 23 below. But look at this view.
And where could I run and never leave behind? Your all-consuming, heart-pursuing, grace-extending, never-ending love. Your love. And there's never been a moment, no. There's never been a moment I was not held inside your arms. And there's never been a day when you were not who you say you are. Yours forever, it don't matter what I'm walking through. 'Cause no matter where I'm going, there's never been a moment that I was not loved. Oh, no matter where I'm going, there's never been a moment that I was not loved by you. Yeah, loved by you. Loved by you. Loved by you.
Wow, that squeaking is just driving me bonkers. I can't believe it. They didn't fasten the windshield in this thing properly when they replaced it. Man, that's terrible. If there's something that's not squeaking, creaking, vibrating, this truck is terrible. I know it's not the truck's fault, the way these guys installed this windshield, but man, I have to listen to that for the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be just, I have to turn the radio off and that to drown it out because it drives me nuts. Anyway, wanted to give you guys an update. The weather office has just been going crazy, sending out advisory after advisory after advisory. There is a major storm that's going to be rolling through BC. This area that I'm in right now is going to get hit by it. Going to get hit by it later. Right now, I'm seeing sunshine. Merritt is supposed to start seeing some snow about 2 o'clock. So is Hope. I am hoping, sorry for the pun, to get through Hope before it gets really, really bad. I'm hoping to get past the Zapkios summit area before it gets really bad. When I'm talking about bad, we're looking at, I think they said something to the effect of 40 to 50 centimeters of snow is supposed to hit Merritt, and this whole area is, it's just going to be, they're calling this a severe winter storm. So I am going to try to beat it as much as I can, as quick as I can. I don't know what else I can do. Because of the detour, I could have been in Vancouver an hour earlier today, but you know what? All those things happen for a reason, right? So, I have no idea how far I'm going to get today. I don't know if I can beat this storm, but that is my goal. I'm probably going to start seeing snow once I get close to Kamloops, but I'm hoping that the majority of the storm kicks in around dinner time. By then, I'll be through there. So that is my goal. That is my prayer. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's supposed to last until tomorrow, too. So if I get a load tonight for tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to fight with that tomorrow. So yeah, February is turning out to be a very interesting month. So we'll see what happens for today. All part of the business, all part of the job. It is 2:47 and I'm just dropping into Merritt and it's starting to snow. I got over Hilmer, which is a good thing because that can be a challenge when there's blowing snow. So I still got another 96 clicks to go before I get to Zopkios, the brake check up there, which is going to be the big test, whether or not we're going to have any problem getting down there. You know what, fortunately, when you're going down a hill and you have not a whole lot of weight, you're okay. You don't have to worry about your trailer passing you. But yeah, it's starting to snow here, and I'm guessing the visibility is going to get worse and worse and worse as I move a little closer and closer to Hope. So, yeah. They opened up the highway where the Avalanche was about an hour ago. So if I would have been sitting there, I would have been leaving then, and I think I made the right choice by going around. But as you can see in the distance, looks pretty white. Well, normally you can see a mountainside over there or a hill, and most of the Nikolai Valley normally you can see, but that's just a really ugly sight, and I'm going to be driving right into it. But hopefully it'll be, or should I say dry enough where it's dusting, where the road looks like what it does now. So we'll see what happens. It's minus 15 right now. My goal is to get into Hope before that snowstorm hits, and between Hope and New Westminster, it's probably going to be a really long haul because it's going to be right in the middle of rush hour, and Vancouver's already getting the snow now. I'm hearing from my dispatcher, so I think it's going to get interesting from this time forward here until we get into Vancouver. About 18 kilometers away from the brake check here. How's this for visibility, huh? Yeah, and this is just the start of it. Yeah, the load that I'm going to be picking up, that's actually ready now, I was told. I'm contemplating on grabbing it in the yard and hooking up to it and getting as far as I can, but if it's this bad right now, what's it going to be like when it gets dark? I don't know. I'm going to have to make some decisions on what I'm going to do. All right, we are in Langley, and as you can see, it's coming down pretty good here. The storm is hitting the lower mainland here. And it looks like, you know what, remember I told you guys I was going to stop in Hope, and I changed my mind. I just had this gut feeling that, hey man, just go for it. And if you end up getting stuck on the highway somewhere, at least you're going to get as close as you can. And so far, it's been a cakewalk right through the valley up to here. And there's barely anybody on the road, as you can see. Probably because most people are using their common sense and staying off the road. Not like someone like me. But then again, I don't have a choice. This is my job. But yeah, it's not too bad. The weather's pretty good. So this is the plan here. My load is ready at the yard. I'm going to make my way to the yard. And I'm going to drop this trailer. Hopefully there's a place to drop it. If not, I'll just drop it wherever. hook up to my other trailer, and I'm going to see if I can get out of New West and get over the bridge just in case they shut the bridge down tomorrow because of de-icing. They did this before. And I'm going to maybe see, I have an ideal place where I can park in Langley, and I'm thinking of a spot. I don't know if it's going to be available. I've never parked in there before. I don't even know how to get in there, but I do know one spot next to the Wendy's where I'd be able to park because I'm going to have a trailer with me. So we'll see what happens. We will see. I'm in Langley, and I was going to try to go a little bit further, maybe into Hope, and I thought to myself, what happened the last time I ended up at that Flying J in Hope? I almost got buried in there. They're expecting less snow here than they are in the Fraser Valley, so I'm probably better off just to park it here for the night. I'm here where I normally am, where the Wendy's is and Tim's is. But I have a trailer with me, so I had to find an alternative place to park, and I did. I managed to find a place. It was very interesting getting in here, but I managed to do it. There's no parking signs everywhere. I don't really know if I'm going to get a ticket if I park here. But I don't think the city is going to be bugging me tonight. They probably have a whole lot more to worry about right now with all this snow. So I think I'll be okay for the night. I was going to try to get to Merritt too, but that's not going to work. I don't have enough hours. Besides, they're going to get 40 to 50 centimeters of snow. I am not even going to attempt that. I would get buried in. And my lock on the back, the key doesn't open it anymore. I got to get a bolt cutter to snap that lock off so I can get access to my shovel. So going to be hearing a lot of those tonight, I bet. But I hope it doesn't get too heavy here. But anyway, I'm going to call it a night, and I'll see you all in the morning. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 7 o'clock, and I'm just about ready to head out. Just finished my pre-trip inspection on my truck and trailer, and it is one very ugly day today. When we get snow out here in the lower mainland, it usually warms up and it turns to rain, and that's exactly what's happening here, and it's really ugly here. Very slimy, very just not very pleasant at all. I would not want to be walking anywhere, any length of walk today, unless you have some really good boots on. Yeah, so anyhow, haven't quite made up my mind what I'm going to do. The Coquella highways have the chain-up lights on all night. I don't know if they're going to come off. I don't know if I'm going to make a choice to go up that way and then have to put chains on, or if I'm going to go through the canyon. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm thinking, do I really want to chain up in this terrible, crappy weather like this, or should I just go through the canyon? It's just one of those days. So I'm going to make my way to Chilliwack, and I'm going to fill up with fuel, and from there I will make up my mind what I'm going to do. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I have my concerns whether or not I'm even going to get to Calgary today with the way the weather is everywhere. Unless God makes another way for me again, which I can't expect that to happen all the time. Can't happen. I expect that to happen all the time, even though that would be nice. But Heavenly Father, I know I'm not perfect, and I know I'm a sinner like everyone else. And we can never expect to be perfect. Lord, I just pray that you would help me make my way to Calgary today, that I can get this load there on time. I don't know if that's going to happen. I pray that you will make a way up the Kokala, that the chain up lights will come off, so I won't have to get out and chain up. But he might be saying, do you some good. It'll be some good exercise. I get a lot of exercise, Lord. Anyway, I love you, and I ask you to bless everyone watching this video. And I know you will be by my side all day today. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah. Anyway, just gonna have a few more sips of my coffee, and then the fun will begin. I'll tell you something right now. I'm just about, I just passed the Agassiz turnoff. My goodness, these roads are just terrible. Terrible. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they haven't plowed these. This is a main highway, and nobody has plowed these roads. Just outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Oh my goodness, this is really bad. I can't stop at the stop sign or I'm probably going to get stuck. Come on, baby. Can't stop. Okay, I'm over at the Husky truck stop. Well, not a truck stop, but a card lock. And I could barely get in here. Could barely get in here. They haven't snow plowed anything around here. And there's ice, sleet coming down, freezing rain. Everyone is finding any place they can park right now because there's no point on going any further. Look at the ice that's hanging down off of my trailer here. That tire's flat and I gotta find a way to get it fixed. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I might attempt to go over to the Cal Tire, but I don't know, I barely made it here. These roads are so bad. And how badly it's freezing up too. Look at this. My headlights are totally frozen over. Any wet, anything, any spray from the road is totally freezing instantly. Totally ridiculous. Look at this. It's just insane. Holy smoke. I don't even know if I even want to attempt to go anywhere. Oh man, I got grease all over my jacket. How did that happen? The bottom line is, I'm gonna try to get my tire fixed on my trailer, and that's it. I might try to go as far as maybe, I don't even know where I'm gonna go. Can't go to the Flying J up the road because it's totally packed. You can't even get in there. This is just probably the most craziest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen the weather this bad. Never seen it this bad. I gotta make my mind up whether I'm gonna turn left or right. Jeez, what a mess this is. I think my gut says turn left. Want to get an idea how much snow is out here in Hope? See the shopping cart? Look at that. It's buried almost. That's a lot of snow. Woo! I scoped while they were changing my tire, and there's this, hopefully a nice spot right up here I can park. I don't know. We'll see if it's still available. Well, guys, I just finished with Cal Tire, and I just got stuck at this spot over here. Look at the snowbank here, trying to make that corner, and I was stuck. And a nice citizen came by to give me a hand, and would you believe it, he pulled me out with his Chevy pickup truck. What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan, thank you so much.
No problem.
Would you have believed that that thing could pull this truck out?
Oh yeah. Sometimes around here, it's good. Like if it pulls, once you get the pavement, it bites down and she goes.
No, I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. I thought for sure I was gonna have to get a tow truck.
Yeah, no, we get her done.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Yeah, he pulled me right out of there. Can you believe that? That's almost a fully loaded trailer too. Okay, we're gonna make our way up the hill. Apparently the chain of lights are off. I was trying to put my chains on, but some of the links are broken from when I was trying to get out of Hope. I guess, I don't know, it's just one of those things where on my triples, a link broke, and on another one, a link fell off, and I can't believe it. I can't use any of my chains right now. So if I get a chain up, I gotta sit there and wait until the lights turn off because I can't chain up. Well, I can put them underneath the wheels if I get stuck, but that's about as good as it gets. But apparently the lights are off. And I'm hoping that the guy was not lying to me because I don't have a choice now. If I make it up the Box Canyon, I'm gonna have to pull over to the side of the road and stay there. And if a CVSE guy comes up, I'm gonna have to tell him I got stuck at Hope and I put my chains on and the link's broke and I can't use any of them. So, gotta wait it out. So hopefully I can get somewhere. Gee. I just got a torque. My tire ready to go again. I'm gonna see if I can get to see if I can doesn't look all that bad. If I can get a parking spot, I'm probably just going to stay there. Probably just going to stay there for the night. The Surrey Lake Summit, Surrey Summit, whatever they want to call it. I think it's Surrey Lake Summit. And yeah, as you can see, these are almost whiteout conditions. It's pretty bad up here. I'm about 43 kilometers away from my destination. Yeah, this it's pretty ugly. Well, we're not too far to go, thankfully. Then we have a descent from Inks Lake down into Kamloops. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but it's yeah, it's a little miserable here. And I think we got a wide. Oh, I'm going to pass these wide loads again. Oh my goodness, you're kidding. Jeez, I passed these guys earlier, and it was a bit of a trial to get around them. Now I got to do it again. I seen their pilot truck just ahead of me here. Well, I'm out here in Kamloops. Wow, this weather is insane. Ridiculous, eh?
Oh, there you go. See, everybody can add one to the winter by one. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, don't use more weight when you're going uphill and you're doing like 10K, you know.
You would not believe it. My gloves are soaked. My gloves are soaked. My boots are soaked. I think I'm just going to leave the truck on for a while and maybe it'll dry my boots out a little bit and dry up my gloves. Oh man, what a day. My day is over. I'm not going any further. Good morning, everyone. I think it's just after 7 o'clock. I think that's what my clock said anyway. I'm just about ready to get some fuel. It is really busy in here. There's no room for anything. No room to even drive around in here. It's crazy. People are parked wherever they wish to park. Drivers have parked their trucks pretty well anywhere where they can find a parking spot. It's a bit crazy. But one positive thing, it's really warm out here. Man, it's nice and warm out here. Look at this. You can barely see my breath. That's how warm it is. It's got to be at least 2 degrees out here. Very nice change. Hopefully that's a good sign to come of what's happening on the highway ahead of me. Boulevard. And I was supposed to pick up another load, but it ain't here. It's sitting over at Loblaws on Freeport Boulevard, but somebody thought it was sitting in the yard here, so there's a little bit of confusion there. Fortunately, it's on the way out. And instead of getting rescheduled in the morning and maybe get stuck with a Walmart load, I'm gonna go get the load myself over on Freeport Boulevard. Okay, I'm over at Loblaws right now, and there's a lot of confusion here. They think the trailer's here, and they think it's empty. And I'm saying, no, there's stuff that's supposed to go to Surrey. And they want, go to the shipping office. So I went to the shipping office. They're sending me, go to the receiving office. So I come all the way over to the receiving office. Now the shunt driver is going to show me where the trailer is, and I'm going to check the trailer for myself. And if it's empty, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. There's a truck stop right over here. I don't care. I'm parking there for the night, and I don't care. I'm not going to play games. I'm just not going to play these games because this is just outrageous. This trailer better have something on it. That's all I can tell you. It better have something on it. Found the trailer. Now let's go find out if it's empty. If it is, I'm gonna laugh. I just wasted 3 hours of my time. That trailer's empty. There's nothing even in it. So now I'm gonna give Winnipeg a call. Tell them I'm gonna be compensated for my time, hourly. And now I gotta wait in the morning for another load. I am not happy. This is why I'm leaving, folks. You know what? I'm trying to be as nice as I can and graceful as I can, but this is exactly why I'm leaving. This is completely ridiculous. They're just wasting a driver's time like this. I am not happy right now. Not happy at all. But you know what? I'm going to talk to my buddy in the morning, the dispatcher who does the weekend, Saren. He's a really nice guy. And I'm going to tell him what happened. I'm going to say, I'd like to have a load straight back if you got one. Unbelievable. And there's a truck stop right here. Right here. So I'm just going to park here for the night. Fortunately, there's a nice Petra Pass right here. And I'm just going to park here for the night if I can even get parking. I should be able to. I'm bobtailing. Wow, what a total joke. I cannot believe this is happening. So now I'm going to call Winnipeg, let them know somebody really messed up big time. Good morning, my friends. Yeah, it's just after 6:30. And I am heading over to the yard because I just talked to my buddy out in Toronto, Surin, the weekend dispatcher. Great guy. I really like him. I wish he was the main dispatcher. He knows what he's doing. He has patience and he cares about the drivers. He really does. I'm gonna miss him, but I told him I would keep in touch with him. Just talk to him and let him know that I've been sitting here all night waiting for the guy in the heat. The guy last night said he was gonna get back to me and let me know what was going on with this load, and he never did. So, another example of why I'm leaving. I just can't deal with this crap anymore. but you guys already know it. I don't have to explain it, but we're just seeing prime examples this week, aren't we? So I know my reasons for leaving are not petty by any means. Okay, yeah, I just told him I'm going to head back to the yard and going to put myself off-duty driving, or I'm going to be
You have 13 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive
using
time.
my drive time just to drive around. Yeah. Okay, where's the exit of this thing place? I don't even know where the exit is. Yeah, so anyway, so that's what's going on. I'm just going to head back to the yard and wait to hear from my dispatcher and find out what's going on. Okay, I'm ready to go. Just leaving the Calgary yard. My dispatcher in Ontario gave me a straight run back to Vancouver, which I'm very grateful for. I told him in a very, very pleasant way, because I like Sarah and he's a great guy. I don't think I can handle a Walmart load today because they love to make you sit around and wait and wait and wait. And I've done enough of that this week. So I would just like to have a straight run back if possible, and he accommodated me, so I'm very grateful. And if it gives you any kind of an indication what kind of a week it's been, I haven't even had time to shave. It's crazy. I've had to fill up my washer reservoir twice, and I'm not even home yet. Just totally ridiculous. These reservoirs should be way bigger. Way bigger. Come on, truck.
I want you to know. Leaving to let you go. Someday we'll walk upon the streets of gold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want you to know.
to the yard. 7:41. Really? What on earth? Is that time right? It's 7:39, but my truck says it's 7:42. Slightly wrong. Well, it's 2 minutes, not that much. So I'm gonna drop my trailer and do my post trip on it, and then go grab a bite to eat. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm back at it again. Have my trailer loaded up and I'm ready to go. Yeah, almost 7:30. And this trailer is looks like it hasn't really seen much of winter, and it's pretty new. I got the one I got here, so, and it's pretty light, so I get a nice light load, and hopefully the roads are really nice on the way to Calgary. It has not been that way for the entire week. So it would be a nice change. So the plan is that I'm going to make my way to Calgary, get another load back to Vancouver. I'm going to do a reset, depending on how much I have to do. I may reset for 1 or 2 days because I have to clean out my truck and find a place to put most of the stuff that's in my truck. So I have, for the remainder of 4 days that I'm with the company, the very bare essentials in this truck that I have with me. So when I finally drop off the truck in Calgary, I will have just nothing with me, just a couple bags with me, and maybe my comforter and a pillow to wrap up like a cowboy does when he heads down the range, minus the luggage, of course. Making my approach to Rocky View District, and it's very windy out here. Doesn't help with a very, very light trailer. It's always windy through this area here. The other night I was out in Calgary, and I had some severe wind hitting my truck. Felt like someone was on the outside of it shaking it. It's always windy out here. Well, I never received the load for tomorrow morning, so I'm just going to drop this trailer off at the yard. I'm going to make my way over to Walmart and pick up a few supplies, and then call it a night. Maybe work on a video for about an hour or half an hour, and then read my scripture and then go to bed. I'm tired. I got 7 hours of sleep last night. So that's what I'm gonna do. Morning. just on the hunt right now for a trailer. A load that's heading back to Vancouver. No detour, which is nice. Which means, what I mean by detour is no run into the Okanagan. That makes me happy. And get back and do my reset, clean out my truck. Just have bare essentials in the truck. And prepare for one final week with the company. Kind of looking forward to it, actually. It's supposed to be a nice week of driving too, which is going to be another real blessing. 44714. The seal matches up with the paperwork. That's a good thing. That means I got the right trailer. Another thing too, I know for a fact the guy that dropped this trailer off did not do a post-trip inspection on the trailer. He did not inspect it. How do I know? It has no license plate. And he didn't tell anybody about it. So now, I have to make one. Nice, huh? I get to make one. Oh, you know what? I should probably double check to make sure this thing is even registered. Bingo. All I can do. Made 2 little holes on the top here. I'll zap strap it on. It'll look good as new. It'll look haphazard, but you know what? At least it's a license plate. If I go to the shop right now and tell them, and I have to sit there for half an hour while they try to bang their heads together and try to figure out what to do, I just make a license plate and get going. Well, we made it to the yard and we made it to the end of our cycle, finally. It was actually a good drive. Yeah, it was a nice drive, and you know, most people get a chance to relax on their cycle, or should I say on their reset, but not me. I'm going to be spending my time cleaning up my truck and preparing myself with just the, like I said, just the bare essentials in the truck. Put the rest of my stuff in storage until yeah, anyway, I'm babbling. I'm really tired. My dear friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. It had a little bit of everything, and it did. There was a lot of good things, bad things, but you know what? All in all, it was exciting for me, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really do hope that if you're a new subscriber, that you'll stick around. And it's just been a real blessing to be sharing this all with you this week. So, I'm not going to be recording my next week, because it's just going to be, I'm just going to get a rounder and a half in and then make it to Calgary for my orientation. But however, I will be giving you guys updates from Calgary during orientation starting on Monday. So if you don't see a video out for a full-length video out for a couple weeks, don't worry about it. As soon as I get settled in with the other company, we'll be back at her again, but we will be providing updates. So God bless you all in the name of Yeshua. Thank you so much for viewing, and I will see you guys from Calgary during orientation with H&R. Okay, God bless. Bye for now.